What does WEB stand for?
WEB stands for Where Everyone Belongs, and it is a program that our school has started. It's probably been almost 15 years now. We didn't start the program. We started the program here. We have been trained by a group in California, and this is basically a transition program where 8th graders help transition 5th graders in to our building and the climate of our building.
What are the requirements to join WEB?
So there is an application process, and actually current 7th graders will be able to apply soon. We look for leaders in our building. We look for students who have strong communication skills. We look for students who are responsible, who are good students. We also sometimes get teacher recommendations because teachers know the students best. So they are also recommending those students that they know would do a really good job in leading our 5th graders.
What kind of stuff do you do in WEB?
So the big part is at the beginning of the year. We transition those 5th graders in, so those WEB leaders have 2 intense days of training. We play different games, they do different activities, and then they orient the 5th graders to the building. So they take them on tours, they teach them about different ways to be successful in middle school, like how to open their locker, which is always stressful for 5th graders. And then throughout the year, Mrs. Bilicki and Mrs. Paulino do a great job in training those 8th grade WEB leaders in interacting with the 5th graders. So they do different checks with them. They talk about social emotional well-being. They talk about academics. So that's kind of, I would say probably once a month, and then they come into the flex classes and they do little mini lessons as the year goes on.
Is that during school?
It is during school, yep.
You get to get out of class?
Yeah, they do get to get out of class, but they have to make up that work that they miss.
How often is there like a meeting?
So Mrs. Paulino, well, let me back up. At the beginning of the year, it's pretty intense because, like I said, there's 2 intense days of training, and then they come back way before anyone. It's probably about a week before school starts in order to orient those students, those 5th graders. And then as the year goes on, they probably meet once a month, maybe twice a month, depending on what we have going on, and depending on what kind of lessons they are doing in the classroom. We have a fun event coming up this month. It's the fellowship event where there's going to be a DJ and the 8th grade WEB leaders. I know, it's going to be a big deal. It's during the school day where the 8th grade WEB leaders are going to just have a good time with the 5th graders. So it'll be a fun event.